Lily stares at the cute cat in front of her. The next moment her face also grew whiskers. The cat screamed in fear. Lily let out a cat yelp too. Her whiskers grew longer. Her father was shocked when he saw it because Lily transformed into a cat with wings. And that's how Lily was sent to a mysterious magic school by her father. But before she could enter, she had to pass a rigorous placement test. The fire students had to light the candle in front of them. Jenny flicked her finger. A flash of fire instantly lit the candle. The subsequent flame students also completed the test with ease. But when it was Sam's turn to appear, his finger was emitting smoke. Sam tried his best to control it, but the smoke got bigger and bigger. Sam became the first loser. The next test was the fluffy one. They need to communicate with the dog. If they could say the dog's name and birthday, they would pass. The flicker test requires the mind to fetch objects from space. Jenny suddenly lost control of her mind and sent the cup flying. The teacher was almost hit. The flying test is to fly into the air and hold it for 30 seconds. He threw away his heavy bag and flew to the roof beam. The teacher had to use a ladder to get him down. It turns out that he usually relies on bricks to maintain balance. The last test was the transformation test. They need to turn into a kitten and keep the form for 6 seconds. Finally, it was Lily's turn. Her face grew whiskers and her pupils changed color. Her mouth also turned into a 3 flap. Then she transformed into a kitten. But just as the teacher was counting the seconds, the kitten suddenly grew a pair of bat wings. Then she grew the limbs of a deer and the tail of a crocodile. She finally turned back into a human. After the exam, each student was given his or her own blank card. Everyone was anxiously waiting for the class results. After a short while, their cards all showed the symbols of their corresponding classes. They were all happy to be assigned to the class of their choice. But Lily's card showed the 3 letters UDM. It turned out that students who failed the test like him were assigned to the out-of-control department. In order to prevent their magic from going out of control, they were forbidden to use magic until their magic is gone and they become ordinary people. Lily wouldn't give up so easily. The teacher opened the door. 5 mysterious flying brooms appeared. Lily was so happy. She couldn't wait to get on the brooms and try it out. But it turned out that they were just ordinary brooms, since their magic was not under control. So they could only sweep the floor at school, unwilling to learn magic in secret. Lily, she took the opportunity to eavesdrop, but the cat yelled out. Lily was so scared that her magic went out of control again. She turned into a 4-headed monster. But Lily didn't give up. She still kept practicing her magic. She hopes to prove herself in the magic competition. On the other hand, students in other classes are also learning new magic. Jenny from the fire department is practicing making popcorn. The teacher took one out to taste. The popcorn is very hard. Despite Jenny's efforts, she can't get it right. At night, Jenny went to the library to study. A strange book suddenly appeared. This mysterious book seems to be playing hide and seek with her. Jenny picked up the book from the floor. Shadow magic was written on it. When she opened the book, the light suddenly went out. Jenny hurriedly closed the book. The light came on again. Jenny put the book back. But when Jenny returned to her room, the mysterious book reappeared. And then, the book suddenly flipped rapidly until it stopped overnight. It reads, "Show your endless power." Jenny was curious and picked up the book. The symbols inside suddenly turned into a black smoke and enveloped Jenny. Eventually, the black smoke completely entered Sarah's body. What secrets does this book hold? Soon the magic competition began. Jenny represented the fire department in the competition. This time her magic has improved a lot. She made popcorn into seconds. The teacher was very satisfied with her performance. At that moment, Lily suddenly ran over. She wanted to prove to everyone that even a runaway student could be a good wizard. Jenny's face grew a beard. Her pupils suddenly shrank, and her mouth changed its shape. Then she turned into a cute little cat. But within seconds, bat wings sprouted from the kitten's body. Lily's magic went out of control again. This time she turned into a flying boar. Jenny tried to divert Lily's attention with a fireball, but her magic suddenly went out of control. The fireball suddenly became bigger and almost cooked Lily. Lily regained her true form. She was brought back to her class again, but her persistence finally impressed the teacher. The teacher decided to lead the out-of-control girls to practice magic. Through their tireless efforts, their magic was greatly improved. They were able to control their magic better. But Jenny was completely out of control when she was attacked by the shadow magic. She will destroy the entire magic school. The next day was the big school assembly. All the students and teachers come to attend. Jenny walked onto the stage and turned into a ball of fire. However, the fireball became bigger and bigger. As the fireball broke down, Jenny turned into a puff of black smoke. She started to attack. The fire students concentrated their efforts to create a fireball. But the fireball didn't work on her. Then the fluffy students shouted. A flock of raptors flew in, but they were all scared back by the monster. The flying students were also suppressed by her and could not fly. And the transformation students were all turned into chickens, ducks, Cows and sheep, they were also unable to resist Jenny. Finally, the students of the Blink department concentrated their efforts on pulling Jenny. Jenny was not destroyed and had a location. Just when they didn't know what to do, the students from the disorder department came in time. The girls pinned Jenny down and released a large amount of white smoke. The monster was enveloped by the smoke and lost its direction. Lily turned into a chinchilla. She scurried around the monster. Eventually, Jenny was entangled and fainted on the ground. Lily then encouraged Jenny to regain consciousness by encouraging her. They finally defeated the monster. Shadow magic was also completely destroyed. Every different person has a meaning to exist. The uniqueness is also the charm.